The Fujifilm X100 series of cameras is one of the most beautiful, stylish and desirable cameras in the world. It spent a lot of its life in back order for people because they just can't make them fast enough for the demand. But a lot of people have looked at the X100 series and thought, it's great, but if only it had interchangeable lenses. Well, now you don't have to think that any longer because Fujifilm have actually produced the XE5, which is essentially an interchangeable lens version of the X100 Mark VI. You can see here they're incredibly similar in size, design and styling, very, very similar. Now the XE5 could be said to be an interchangeable lens X100 VI. It could also be described as an XT50 in a different form factor because the spec is virtually identical to the XT50 in most respects. It's a 40 megapixel APS-C sensor. It has IBIS, but in most other respects it handles the same way. If you've used an X100 series, or in fact if you've used any Fujifilm X series camera, you'll be instantly at home using this camera. This may look a lot like the X100 Mark VI, but there are some differences. The first thing to point out is that the XE5 does not have the hybrid viewfinder, which the X100 series has. So if that's a key attraction to the X100, then look elsewhere because this doesn't have it. As you can see, the top plates are very similar, except that the XE5 has a dedicated film simulation dial like the XT50, but unlike the X100 VI on the top, which is visible through a window here, and you can adjust that in the top there. It has the traditional shutter speed dial, as you'd expect. It has the exposure compensation. Fujifilm has introduced a new lens for the XE5 as well, a new 23mm f2.8, which has like a pancake style form factor similar to the X100. There are a couple of other 23mm lenses in the Fujifilm range, an f1.4, which is a much larger lens, and a 23mm f2, which is a small lens, but it sticks out quite a long way and makes it difficult to fit into like a pocket. Whereas producing this new 23mm f2.8 lens, which has an spherical lens element, so it's a slightly higher quality than the 27mm pancake, gives you effectively a very similar, well, exactly the same focal length as the X100, and in a similar form factor, so you can fit it in your pocket. Like the X100, it has a tilting screen, but it only tilts in the horizontal format. It doesn't tilt in the vertical format for portrait shooting, for high and low level shooting, but it just articulated like this. This is the same as the X100 and the XT50. On the left side of the body, you've got manual or continuous or single focusing. Under the flap there, you've got a mic socket for video shooting, and you've got USB for USB charging. On the bottom here, you've got your battery, and the SD card fits in the battery slot here at the bottom. On the back, you can see it's very, very similar. It has a slightly smaller viewfinder because it doesn't have the hybrid finder. They've moved the play button to the top from the side here. I think the XE5 is going to be a hugely popular camera. It's the camera a lot of people have been waiting for. The kind of people that love the form factor of this type of rangefinder style, Leica style, if you like, shooting, but with interchangeable lenses. Previously, if you wanted interchangeable lenses in a Fujifilm X series camera, you had the XT5 for SLR style camera, the XT50, which is a slightly smaller, more compact SLR style camera. But now you have a rangefinder style camera. Of course, this isn't the first rangefinder style interchangeable lens camera. This is the XE5. After all, there was an XE1, 2, 3 and 4, but the last one, the XE4, came out in 2021, and things have moved on a lot since then. AF has moved on significantly, and of course the XE4 was a 26 megapixel APS-C camera, and this is a 40 megapixel camera, and of course you have the addition of IBIS, so this is quite a lot different, quite a lot of upgrade over the XE4. Overall, if you're looking for an interchangeable lens camera, you've now got a choice between this form factor of the XE5, the XT50, which is similar sort of price but slightly small SLR style, or the full SLR style XT5 flagship. Now, I loved the XT50 when it came out. We gave it an award as one of the best cameras of last year, and this is kind of the similar camera in a different shape. So there's no reason to think this isn't going to be a great camera too. We'll let you know when we've given it our full review. In the meantime, this looks like it's going to be a camera that I might buy myself. It's really, really attractive and really appealing. Tell us what you think of this. Do you like the idea of this camera? Do you like the idea of an interchangeable lens camera and this form factor with this specification? Would you buy one? Would you prefer to buy something like an X-T50? Let us know in the comments below. Do like the video if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.